The Atlanta Braves travel to Baltimore to take on one of the best teams in baseball after playing a fairly weak schedule. I mean, we're talking about 2 series against the Nationals, a series against the Athletics, and a series against the Pirates. Thought the Braves might show some life against those teams. No, they lose 3 out of 4. The only one they won was the Oakland Athletics, and they only took 2 out of 3. The offense has been dormant. We know the Orioles have one of the best offenses, if not the best offense in baseball, lead the league in homers, third in OPS, one of the best records in baseball, really going to challenge for the Yankees for the AL East. All the writing, all the trends. The Orioles have won 9 out of 12. They're coming off a 4-game sweep of the Tampa Bay Rays. Suggest the Orioles they don't even belong on the same baseball demon, but as they say, that's why they play the game. Any shot that the Atlanta Braves kind of surprised some people, which no one would have said earlier in the season, but definitely surprised some people.
This isn't David versus Goliath. You know, if you go look at the stats over the last 6 weeks, it may feel like it, but this is not. You go, pound for pound, down the lineup, the pitching matchups, the bullpens. The Braves are perfectly capable of winning 2 out of 3 in Baltimore. With that being said, they got to show me something. Austin Riley, Matt Olson, the guys that we expect. Marcell Ozuna, we know what the Big Bear is going to do. He'll probably plant one over there.
Maybe 3.
Yeah.
Might need 3 out of Big Bear.
And I'm excited for Max Fried to face, arguably one of the best lineups in baseball. I'm also excited to see the other 2 guys as well. Ronaldo Lopez has fared well, but there have been moments where he's facing terrible lineups. Schwellenbach as well. Hey, buddy, welcome to the major leagues. Here's the best lineup in baseball. Let's see what you can do away in a ruckus environment. It's going to be, because when the Atlanta Braves come to town, no, it's not the Yankees, but Orioles fans are going to get up for this game, believe it or not. And I think, what's super exciting in terms of the pitching side of it, we're going to see a lot of Schwellenbach, and we're going to learn a lot about Schwellenbach and what he has, because a lot of people thought after his last outing that he was going to be, demoted back to AAA Gwinnett.
Yeah, it seems almost like unfair torture to throw Spencer Schwellenbach in there. I mean, he doesn't have any Gwinnett starts. He has 2 major league starts. The only competent lineup he faced was the Boston Red Sox, and they're
not even close.
Yeah, they're not even close to the Orioles, and they teed off on them. That wasn't just like a couple walks or a couple rookie mistakes, or no, they teed off on him for whatever 4+ innings that he went. Talk about a big test, but the Orioles also have a rookie that's going to be making his second start against Schwellenbach. That's got to be a start where the Braves have to take advantage, and they haven't done it. I mean, they've been facing rookie pitchers and making them look like Cy Youngs. I mean, I partially think, this is a guy that's making, and the Orioles have had a lot of injuries to their rotation. That's why he's making this start. I personally think they probably looked at the schedule and said, oh, the Atlanta Braves are coming to town. Yeah, we'll start them against the Braves. They seem to be the get-right game for every young pitcher. I mean, I'm serious. Like, it's sad to say, but it's the absolute truth. The Braves got to buck that trend, or this could be an ugly series, because Cole Irvin in the series finale, I know you got Ronaldo Lopez, but that's not going to be an easy game to win. And the guy that's pitching, I'm blanking on his name, but he's a reliever starter kind of mix. He has 13 games, 6 starts, 1.83 ERA. They're not facing strikeout guys, though. The Braves have been so vulnerable to strikeouts, not even the guys that are typically strikeout pitchers. They got to make contact, and good things will happen. I mean, that would be if I was Brian Snitker, that'd be always, just make contact. If we lose making a bunch of contact, congrats, but just make some damn contact.
Bunts?
No, we're not bunting. I refuse to bunt in any scenario. That we might as
rather
well
lose 162 games.
We might as well
than
punt on the season and just tell the entire baseball world, you know what, we suck and we have no confidence in ourselves, so we're going to start bunting. Like, look at the teams that have bunted against the Braves. The Oakland Athletics, the New York Mets, like, no, we're not that bad. We're not that bad. I need to see this for at least 100 more games before I'm ready to say, okay, we can bunt one time. We did it one time this year. It worked to perfection. I hated every second of it. I don't even care that we won the game.
Was it David Fletcher?
It was Zach Short. Okay. It was Zach Short.
You don't really want Zach Short swinging the bat, so,
even if he's up there, we're not bunting. I don't want to see
the Braves need one bad. They need a series win bad, and they need a win over a team like the Orioles, where everybody in the baseball community is talking about how hot Baltimore is, how good this young team is. We need a reminder. We need a news flash. The Atlanta Braves are still good at baseball. That's what we need.
Well, we need this for confidence. I mean, This is the kind of series where we wasted some opportunities to make some ground on the Philadelphia Phillies, playing some bad teams. I mean, this is one that's more important than confidence for anything, because then you got to play the Tampa Bay Rays, who they're not having the greatest year, but Tampa Bay is always tough to beat. You play the New York Yankees in about a week, one of the best, or the best team in baseball with the Philadelphia Phillies to this point in the season. So they need to win a series like this and kind of remind themselves, because it's hard not to lose confidence as a baseball player when you're playing this poorly. I mean, they're clearly not confident right now.
Well, they're human beings.
Yeah.
It's not like these guys are just robots going up there. They're clearly,
we thought they were.
Yeah, we thought. They're clearly pressing. They're clearly wanting to do everything they possibly can to get out of this rut. We just have to see it. We need it bad because we just lost a few series to some trash baseball clubs, and the Phillies just keep winning, extending that lead. Yeah. I think it's at 9 right now.
The good thing is the Braves do seem to play better, kind of up to their competition, at least this year. So hopefully that continues and they kind of shock us all with a big series win over the Baltimore Orioles.